Hey everyone, and welcome to another edition of Burton Ballers. And in today's video, I'm going to be talking about Frenkie de Jong and Aubameyang, and one reason why I wouldn't mind if we don't buy any of those two players. Welcome to the Burton Ballers. Ain't got no time for no stallers, yeah.
We are the risers, we're not the fallers. Our channel is growing wider and taller.
Yeah, we're here to give you the news about your dear beloved Blues, yeah.
So if you like this YouTube channel, like, subscribe and turn on that bell.
Yeah. So, there's never a dull day at Chelsea Football Club. Such is the way that the transfer market is moving, such is the speed of the transfer market that I can't keep up. Yesterday I made a video. I had done all the editing, rendered it, the lot, gonna post it, but it's out of date now, it's null and void. I just didn't have a lot of time to upload it because work's been so hectic. So I can't, so that's why I can't really, make as many videos as I used to in the past. But today, the news coming out is Frenkie de Jong and Aubameyang, that Chelsea are interested in both of these players from Barcelona. Do I want these players? De Jong's a good player. Again, how would he fit into that double pivot? Would he take over the Jorginho role? I don't know. The money is very high though, 70-odd million pounds. And the reason why I said I don't want him at the beginning of the video, or Aubameyang, is because we'll be getting Barcelona out of a hole. Well, why would we want to do that? Because at the moment they can't register any of their players. There's talk that Andreas Christensen may come back to Chelsea because he can't be registered by Barcelona, and some fans actually want him back, but I think that ship sailed. And obviously they've got people like Lewandowski waiting in the wings. They've got Jules Koundé, who was like a Chelsea target, waiting in the wings, and Rafinha waiting in the wings. So what better revenge can Chelsea get than say, you know what? Nah, we ain't going to get any of your players. Why should we get you out of a hole? The La Liga starts, I think, is it next week? And if the La Liga starts next week and they haven't had these players registered, it'll be very funny. But if we do actually go for these players, let's keep them waiting. Let's keep them waiting until the end of the transfer window, and there'll be 2-3 games in the La Liga with all the players that they've signed unable to play because they haven't been registered. So this next lever that Barcelona are going to trigger, because they've got different levers that they're triggering, and someone joked today saying that we are they've been selling off TV rights to get money in, and they activated one lever, activated another one, and someone said Chelsea are probably the third lever they'll be activated, because if we give them all that money, then that will solve all their problems in one fell swoop. Be able to register all those players, and they'll probably be able to get. But the only other thing, actually, the flip side of it, I said I don't want them because of that reason, not because they're not good players, mind. But the flip side of that is, if we do activate that, if we do give them that money, what it does, it allows us to sell them Alonso, because obviously they won't be able to register Alonso, so we'll be stuck with Alonso for another season. So at least it gives them Alonso for that season. And the other thing it would do as well is that they're after Bernardo Silva, and Bernardo Silva leaves Man City and he weakens, because Bernardo Silva, don't underestimate how valuable he is to that Manchester City side. And there's talk that he actually has agreed terms with Barcelona. He wants to join Barcelona, if reports are to be believed. If we do buy De Jong, then that weakens a rival as well. So there are, some falls, some reasons to and some reasons against, getting this deal over the line. So that's in all seriousness now. We're looking at De Jong. De Jong is, some people are saying that he's not a true DM. But he's, Barcelona played him as a defensive midfielder. I mean, as a defender, yeah, a centre back in pre-season. So I'm not sure if it's another way of trying to push him out of the side, but he has got good defensive qualities. He's not your traditional sitter, but he can do that role. He can play that double pivot role, and he is, you know, a very good passer of the ball. He's good at, you know, taking the ball from back to front really quickly, similar to what Kovačić does for us. And he's got a better end product, I'll say, than Kovačić. Or is it maybe because the players that he's played with in the past, you know, those defence splitting balls turn into assists, whereas Kovačić, he does quite a few defence splitting balls, but because the strikers can't finish them, his stats as far as assists go are not great. Goal scoring wise, Dejong's better. But again, he's not played in the Premier League. He's played in La Liga and the Eredivisie. So moving up to the pace of the Premier League is, you know, he's good enough. I think he's good enough. So I think he'll do okay if he comes in. He looks like a very, very, very good player. And Aubameyang, again, is probably one who's going to divide opinions, because obviously his relationship with Arsenal and, you know, the sour taste it left in, and after he left Arsenal, it didn't end in good terms. But having said that, some of it was Arteta's fault as well. So I don't think, and a lot of people are painting him out to be a villain, but I think, you know, there's two sides to every story. And Thomas Tuchel has worked with him before. He hasn't got a bad word to say about him. So if he works under the tutelage of Tuchel again, then it will be good. And he's someone who can score goals. Okay, he's 33. He's still pretty quick. He still knows where the back of the net is. He had a great, was it 12 goals or he scored for Barcelona in the second half of the season, 10 or 12, I can't remember. But, you know, he's still a natural goal scorer. And, you know, I think, you know, he'll come into Chelsea, he'll score goals for us. What do you think? Do you want him, or do you think we should steer clear? And just one more thing on Dejong before I go on to the next story really quickly. You know, he deserves better. Barcelona have treated him poorly. And just a minute ago, I heard that the fans were abusing him as he drove out of the training ground. And that's because of all the bad press he's getting at Barcelona. Barcelona are trying to make him out to be the bad guy. Oh, he's holding us back because, you know, he wants his money. Oh, excuse me for wanting money that is owed to you, and he's meant to be the bad guy. How anyone will want to join that club is beyond me, you know, because, okay, they've got the history, we know that, you know, they've got the prestige of Barcelona, but the way they treat their players is disgusting. So I just hope that those players who didn't join Chelsea and chose to join Barcelona, I just hope that they're treated better, because they're a club who's just shown that they can just use you and discard you, throw you away when they don't want you anymore. And one final story before I go. Malang Sarr has been confirmed now as a player of Monaco. He joined them on loan, 600,000 with an option to buy of 10 million. So that is it for today, guys. Don't forget, as always, to like this video, subscribe to the channel, turn on all post notifications if you haven't done so already. And I've started up a new channel as well, which is Burton Talks Premier League. I'll put the link in the description below. And this is not Chelsea related, it's Premier League related, where I review all the matches from the week before, and it's going to be like a weekly video. So it's not going to be dailies, it's going to be a week video just reviewing the matches that have been played over the weekend. So guys, I'll see you on the next one, and have a good rest of the day. Goodbye.